What's up, guys? Vaughn Johseph here, live from London, Vib3sTV, music for the masses. We're going to get right into it. Joining me from LA, the singing sensations, Johnny Vallone and Jourdan Rystrom. Thank you guys for taking the time to sit and talk with me today. How are we?
Yay, we're good. We're good. We're up and at 'em. It's bright and early here in LA.
Bright and early, you guys. Mind you, it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Los Angeles, California, and that is
early for LA.
That's bright and early for California. I love it. Fair enough. It is Sunday. I probably would still be in my pajama bottoms, walking around Ralph's, shopping for something to have for breakfast. So you guys just got back from Tennessee, the music mecca of America. Tell me all about it. What was it like?
Yes, we had our first mini tour for the release of our debut single, Dead Sober, and it was absolutely amazing. We have a booking manager right now who booked nine mini performances and, well, one big performance for us. We performed at the University of Tennessee, Martin, for a benefit concert to raise funds for the special needs prom there. And so we got to contribute 2 hours of amazing music, covers and originals, all the new stuff we've been writing for a crowd of amazing people, and it was a blast.
It was awesome. It was awesome. We went into Nashville. We did a photo shoot in Nashville. We did some bar hopping. One of the coolest things we did in Nashville was on Broadway. Everyone's performing. There's music left and right down the street, and we were checking out this one guy, and we caught him during a break. We were just chatting him up. And he goes, you know what? I never normally do this, but come on stage. And we went up and we played Dead Sober.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Yeah, and I always talk about, energy, putting out that energy of opportunity and possibility. And so that's what we were doing. Yeah. And the miracles were happening left and right. And it was really awesome to be able to connect with the Nashville community. And we love the music there.
That's great.
That's awesome. Opportunity comes to those who make it. So,
yes.
I am very proud of you guys for accomplishing that. A 2-hour set, man, that must be absolutely exhausting to be singing for that long. I mean, I've done a little singing but nothing like that. So what is the energy like in Nashville versus like LA? Because LA has a thriving music scene as well. And that was the one thing that I really, really loved about LA is that on a Wednesday night, I can go and see a band from the 80s or something that had, like a hit single, and now they're playing at, some dive bar, and it's just brilliant. And there's like 50 people there. It's great. So I would imagine the energy would be somewhat different because of just the styles. One's a bit country. Hey, I'm a little bit country. LA's a little bit rock and roll. So how was that for you guys? Was it like a transition to cater differently to the audience, or was it just you got on stage, you sang, and boom, magic?
It was fantastic. First of all, as singer-songwriters, both of us, Nashville is much more catered to the singer-songwriter community. So everyone's there playing their own music, playing their own instruments, songs that they've written. So in a way, for me, it was very organic. It was a very beautiful, like, real live instrument experience, where in LA, a lot of people will sing the backing tracks or have a band, and that's all great. It's just a different style of music in Nashville. So it was very much country as well, and very authentic and organic, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I love Nashville. Before Jourdan and I reconnected, which we'll get into in a minute, I had thought about moving there several times. And then once we started our thing, I was just like, okay, LA, let's figure out what's going on here for a minute. But when you get down there, there's just a different energy, a different vibe. The people are so nice. I mean, like I said, that guy was just like, come on stage. That would never happen in Los Angeles. Never.
The people are so kind, and it's funny because my grandpa always wanted me to move to Nashville. He's like, that's where you need to go for your music, Jourdan, from day one. And I was always like, no, Grandpa, I'm not country. And then when Johnny brought it up about 6 months ago when we were figuring out, like, where's our music supposed to go from here, he's like, I'm thinking about moving to Nashville. I was like, and for the first time ever, instead of fighting it and saying, oh, LA's my home, I was like, I'm actually open to that.
Anything's possible.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I had a friend from here that just went to Nashville and was performing over there, and similar type of experience for her. It was just an amazing experience. The music is great. The people were great. It was just a really nice vibe. That's really, really cool that you guys had such a great time. So how did you guys meet? Because I know there's a little bit of a backstory here. There's always a backstory. There's always a backstory.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me all about it. Lay it on me.
Well, we don't actually know how we met. Like, initially how we met, we have no idea. We tried tracing it through emails. We went back through, like, Facebook messages. We're like, how did we meet? We do not know. But what happened
Miracle!
What actually happened was at one point, we did one writing session in 2012. It went well.
Yeah.
Not like amazing, like, oh my God, but it was like a good session.
It was good enough where we decided, like, oh, we should be a songwriting team and call ourselves J2. And it was a one-time thing.
J2, which is a terrible name.
Johnny.
But, you know, we were excited. So, you know this, I'm sure, because you've been in LA and you've lived in LA. When you meet someone and you're like, hey, that was great, let's do this again. 3 years can go by like that. And that's exactly what happened.
And then, so 3 years, you know, lo and behold, 3 years later, Johnny calls me up. Now, this is end of 2015. Or beginning of 2016.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
Like February 2016. He calls me up and he goes, hey, Jourdan, I know it's been quite some time, but, you know, I just went through a lot of stuff in the last 3 years. I'm sorry I didn't reconnect, but I'm ready now to get back into music. I went through a lot and I'm ready. Would you like to write again? And I said, wow, well, so interesting that you call me because I just went through my own dark night of the soul, you know, struggling through addiction and self-sabotage for these last 3 years, but now I'm sober and I would absolutely love to write songs with you. And by the way, I'm actually auditioning for my a cappella group today in an hour. So would you want to be in my a cappella group as well? If so, come on over.
Which is nuts because I have like this bucket list and on the bucket list, it was always join an a cappella group. So I was just like, all right, I'll be over. I'll audition for your a cappella group, and then maybe we could work on some music. And so I go there, I audition, I get in.
He was great. And his Aladdin rendition got me.
That's right. I don't mess with Disney. I got into the a cappella group, and then right after, everyone goes home.
Same day.
We get together. She tells me her whole story, everything she went through for the addiction, the ex-boyfriend, everything. And then we just, I don't know what just happened. And then we just, we picked up the guitar and instantly we wrote Dead Sober, like that.
That's amazing. I personally feel, and I'm probably, I think that you guys might feel the same way. We come into each other's lives for reasons a lot of times, and a lot of times we're just not ready to have our paths be tied together, I guess, if that's for lack of a better phrase. And like, I've known you, Jourdan, for 7 years, and and here and there we say hey and whatever. I came to LA, I was working on something, we sat down for a minute, but now I'm really doing certain things and you're making certain moves in your career, and we've collided twice now in the last couple months. And same thing what happened with you guys, and you've known each other for ages, and you've both gone through these similar experiences of just, you know, life consumes you, especially when you're in LA. It's very easy to have that happen, and now you're making magic, you're on tour together, you've got Dead Sober out. That's brilliant. I think that's really, really cool. So, so what's happening next? We're back from Tennessee. We've got Dead Sober. What's the next step for you guys? Besides calling yourselves like J2 Part 2 or something.
To wrap that up. Yeah.
We
decided to, when we reconnected that day and wrote Dead Sober that same day, we decided to call ourselves In the Key of J instead, which is, you know, Jourdan and Johnny.
We didn't actually decide it. What happened was Johnny had it on his Instagram, and Jourdan stole it. She's like, Instagram name, because for all you non-music people out there is no Key of J. It's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I was just like, well, that'd be kind of fun. And then she's like, ooh, that should be our duo name. And I was just like, oh. So she ripped it right off from me. But
didn't it feel good?
I haven't decided yet.
All right, well, to be continued. But yeah, so we started writing. Well, so to get to the Nashville story, we started writing songs, and so in between, since the writing of Dead Sober up until now, we have written tons and tons of songs together. Songs for Jourdan Rystrom as an artist, songs for In the Key of J, which is our indie folk, little bit country now duo.
Right.
Yes, we got some good stuff that we've been writing.
Yeah. And those are all heartbreak songs. Those are all like real, like love songs that just like go to the core of your soul. It started with me battling, going through one relationship. Then we brought in Jordan's relationships, and we're just like, okay, these are definitely, this is the way we tell our relationship stories.
And it's also very healing to write songs.
Therapeutic for sure.
It is cathartic. You know, you channel all your emotions and all your feelings, and you put into a song that can help other people heal too. Yeah. And then you realize, oh my gosh, my heart feels full again. It feels open, and I can breathe. And then we can attract the perfect relationships into our life by healing, by writing songs about the other ones.
Do you feel that because the two of you are, and I only know this from a surface level, just an assumption, that you guys have gone through similar types of situations and you found yourselves now in the same space, musically at least, that I know you're talking, you mentioned both of you having relationship influences that have brought you to where you are. And I don't know your personal relationship with each other, but do you find that maybe you might be a little bit more protective of Jourdan, or maybe you're a bit more protective of him, of people coming into your lives because you guys now feel that you need to protect one another from outside negativity, if that makes sense?
That's an incredible question.
That really is a great question. I think we were both sitting here thinking, what's he going to ask us?
Yeah, what is he going to ask us?
But yeah, that's a really great question. I definitely feel on my end that we've done so much healing with, you know, our relationship and just who we are as people, as comrades in music and life, that, you know, I definitely feel like his musical big sister in a way, even though I'm younger than you, that like I want him to have the best relationship ever. You know, I want him to have someone that lights up his soul and brings him to the next level of existence, right? Because that's what a relationship is supposed to do for you. And so, yeah, I guess if he dates people that I don't agree with, I'll tell him. But I also encourage him to find and connect and be authentic with that one that's out there.
I mean, she couldn't have said it better. If we bring someone else into our lives, then that person's got to be in sync. It's got to be this harmony with all of us, because that person's going to be around, whether it's some girl or some guy, whoever it is. That person's going to be around our circle, our space, and if that energy is wrong, that person's got to go.
Yes,
that's exactly what I was referring to.
Yeah.
And they also have to not be jealous of our relationship, because
that's going to be very, very, very difficult at first. And I think that's almost like a test. Yeah. If they can get past this, because when we're on stage, things happen and people are like, are they married?
Yeah.
What's
everyone
going on
thinks
here?
We're together.
Like everyone thinks we're together, but that's the energy. That's what you want. Because when we tell songs and we share stories within our songs, sometimes I'm playing the guy in her story. Sometimes she's playing the girl in my story. And if that's going to happen, you want to see that happen. Yeah. And that's probably one of our favorite things about us is our chemistry to give right back to you
and
guys.
We can activate that intimacy. And we actually wrote a song about it too called Break Intimacy. It's a song about our relationship and how you don't have to have sex with someone to be completely intimate with them. Like we bring a new sense of intimacy to what that word means.
Yeah, redefining intimacy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I totally get it. I totally get it. When I lived in LA, I actually went on a few dates with this young lady who was a singer, and she had a similar situation. Her bandmate was a guy, and I think he played guitar or keyboards, or no, she played keyboards and sang, and I think he played guitar, and they were very tight, but it didn't bother me. But I could feel their dynamic was very close, and I didn't want to impede upon that, but it felt a little awkward for me just because it was the first time I had experienced anything like that.
Sure,
totally.
Yeah, so I didn't know how to navigate that, and it wasn't a problem. Obviously, it wasn't a problem. It was just, like I said, a few dates anyway. So, and then my crazy ex-girlfriend came in and sabotaged all that, and I never saw her again. So, so she's still singing, and they're still together, which is brilliant. And they still make great music. So hopefully that continues on for the two of you as well. So, so you're going to sing something for us today.
Yeah.
Are we doing Dead Sober?
We're doing Dead Sober.
Yeah, we figure why not? We've got Dead Sober, Break Intimacy here. We've got a bunch of songs, but whatever you'd like to hear today.
Beautiful. Lay it on us, man. Hit us with some Dead Sober. I'm definitely ready for it.
Do it.
All right, so this is our debut single. Just came out, and it's on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, all the things for you guys to listen to and stream. And this is, I'll give a quick little backstory while you play the intro. Dead Sober was that's the first song that we wrote together after reconnecting that day with the a cappella group. And this is the story of overcoming addiction, overcoming, you know, wanting to hurt myself, and by leaving a relationship and saying, I love you so much that you need to heal, and I have faith that you can heal, but it's not my job to heal you. That's what this song is about. It's about stepping into your power again and feeling everything no matter what. In the face of adversity, in the face of heartbreak, just being there and experiencing all the emotions that we are supposed to feel as humans. How could you leave me? How could you stay behind? Living in no place or time, when you don't know the destination. How could you do this? How could you break my heart? Didn't even get a fair start, and now I've gotta stop daydreaming. Yeah, I'm dead sober through everything. I'm dead sober, I feel everything. Yeah, I'm dead sober through everything. And I want you to know that, I want you to know that I have faith. Yeah, hey. It's bigger than the both of us. I want you to know that I cried for you. Didn't even know what to do. So I just sat there and I wept. I wept, I wept, I wept for you. Dead sober through everything. Even though I cried, dead sober, I feel everything. Yeah, I'm dead sober through everything. And I want you to know that, I want you to know that I have faith. Yeah, it's bigger than the both of us. Faith, yeah. I made it to the other side, but I don't see your face yet. And there's no telling where you are or where you'll be. So now it's just me. I'm dead sober through everything. I'm dead sober, I feel everything. Yeah, I'm dead sober through everything. And I want you to know that, I want you to know that I have faith. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's bigger than the both of us. Faith, yeah. And God only knows what's up. I want you to know, I want you to know that it's bigger than the both of us. I want you to know, I want you to know it's bigger than the both of us.
And that was fire, man. I love that. That was absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for that. Definitely love that a lot. And the story that you, the telling of the story that led into it really helped paint a picture of what's getting ready to happen. And I think personally, I'm I'm in a very similar situation to what you explained myself. So I definitely had a greater appreciation for what you were saying, and it was moderately emotional. I'm trying to keep myself in check.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Right now. Feel it, man.
Because I'm here.
Let it happen.
Because I'm here. So that's great. So I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to touch anything else because I think that was just a perfect piece of music, and I wish you guys all the best of success with that, and we will definitely be promoting your song as best we can, and we hope to have you guys back. If I get out to LA, you guys will have to do it live, and we'll come see you guys perform and record it and all that great stuff. So where can people find you guys on social media? Where can they get your music? I know you said iTunes. Are you guys on Instagram? What's up?
Yes, wherever you listen to music and consume your music, we are on there. So search Jourdan Rystrom, Jourdan Rystrom, and it's Dead Sober. So you can find Dead Sober everywhere on every single platform.
iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube.
Yeah, it's everywhere. And then my Instagram is @Jourdan Rystrom. And then go ahead and hashtag Dead Sober and share your story. Send me a message. Find me on Facebook. I'm Jourdan Rystrom on everywhere, and Johnny's connected to that too. So everything that comes through my channels goes to him too.
I'll see it.
You're activating both of us. We're here for you. If you guys need any help or we want to reach out, like I'm so passionate too. I respond to each and every single message that I receive, and so. Please share your story. Love Dead Sober. Share it. Add it to your playlist. Put it on repeat. That helps us get seen by Spotify and all the playlist people. And we're so excited. We're going to be bringing you an acoustic version of this very soon. But for now, we've got Dead Sober out. That's our gem, and we're going to get it on the top 40 radio.
That's right. Request it to your radio station. It's in about 4 stations right now, so we're just trying to get it as many places as possible. So if you call and request it, they'll be like, what is that? And we'll have to go search for it and find
it. Brilliant, you guys. Well, we look forward to hearing about the successes of this song. I hope it does extraordinarily well. It's a great song. You guys are a lovely group, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to sit and join with me today and talk about your stuff. Jourdan Rystrom, Johnny Vallone. I got his name right this time, ladies and gentlemen. What? So check him out all over the internet. Find him where you need to find him. Hit him up on Instagram and so on and so forth, and make sure that you hashtag Dead Sober. And I didn't get the hashtag right. What was it?
Yeah, hashtag Dead Sober. That's perfect.
Okay, perfect.
And share your stories and spread the love, because you never know whose life this song could change if you just shared it yourself.
Excellent. Amazing. That's what's up, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. And always follow us on v3tv.uk. Hit us up on Instagram at v3tv. And we're all over the internet too. You know what's up with that already. Vibes TV, music for the masses. We'll see you next time. Peace.